With the fires of the Daimonji burning bright in the sky, the Animated Wrestling League presents OBONANZA!
The whole contest is scheduled for an interesting match taking out one in the ring from the forehead,
Good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome to AWL Hontai episode 412, and it's OBONANZA 2023 as Usa-chan sends a message of love to her girlfriend Betty Bubbles, former AWL wrestler in her own right. OBONANZA is a tradition going back to the very beginning of the Animated Wrestling League, and it is our midsummer event here in Japan, the Obon Festival, the time of the year where we welcome back the ancestors and we set mountains on fire for some reason. And the themes of fire and flame throughout the AWL arena tonight, and it's going to be some hot fighting action inside that 20 by 20 foot ring, and we're starting off with Usa-chan, who's still trying to work her way back up the ranks after a suspension, going up against probably the biggest outside star of the Joshi division here in Japan.
And her opponent making her way to the ring from the high seas, the Pirate Queen, KAIRI!
KAIRI enters this match with an AWL record of 3-4, and Usa-chan is 31-23. So, while far more experienced in the AWL, KAIRI is a globally traveled professional wrestling star. She has been the top of Stardom. She has been through WWE. She has been back to Stardom, the first ever NJPW Women's Champion. And she is gracing the shores of the AWL right here, right now, tonight, on a night when the AWL Grand Championship itself will be defended. The announcement was made on our YouTube channel. Ganba, Hisshi Dark, the #1 contender, is exercising his right to challenge. It's going to be Black Tiger Justice versus a literal demon from hell in tonight's main event. Usa-chan still coming off the difficult loss of her girlfriend's wrestling career. Ooh, stunner! Casadora stunner by KAIRI. KAIRI, of course, as I said, globally traveled. She's a puroresu practitioner naturally, but has learned from Lucha Libre, has learned from American Pro Wrestling, has learned from everywhere she's been, and that makes her an incredible danger in that 20 by 20 foot ring. And now locking on a Manjigatame, trying to end this match by submission very, very quickly. She gets up and over it. Oh, and a nice drop toho by Usa-chan. Incredible leg strength from rabbit-style professional wrestlers. Oh, look at that! DDT! Went all the way around the world for that DDT. Now, Usa-chan, as I mentioned, coming off of a 1-month suspension not that long ago, where she was punished for going over to AWL Strong and Free without permission, violating the rules of the brand extension, in order to seek revenge on the woman who eliminated her girlfriend from the AWL in Botsamania at the end of last season, a Wild Thing. And a late start on that count from Shinichiro Baba Ganoush Shinichiro, to say his name correctly, of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family, the Japanese branch of the family, of course. Oh, interesting Quebradora, I believe that is. I know, I don't get a lot of my Lucha Libre moves right, but again, a lot of Lucha influence from KAIRI here, at least in this contest. Maybe she feels that's what she needs in order to keep up with the rabbit-style professional wrestling. The high-flying, the kicks, the agility. Ooh! Inverted dragon drop by the bunny girl, the pink bunny girl of professional wrestling. As Usa-chan, oof. Apparently, from what I've been told, the AWL commissioner insisted that Usa-chan agree to this match as part of her negotiations for a trade AWL Strong and Free. Speaking of on behalf of all of AWL Hontai, we hate to lose her. She's a veteran talent in the Joshi division. Up to the top! Incredible altitude on that splash, but no water in the pool. KAIRI comes in with the drop kick, forcing the match to the outside. To break the momentum, first strikes by KAIRI near that OBONANZA sign. It's hotter than hell in here, but fortunately the AWL arena is well air conditioned. Honestly, I think that's why we sell as many tickets as we do. It's an hour or so of cheap air conditioning. 20 count on the outside. Both of these women very well versed in that. That's the Japanese standard. Ooh! Double stomp right to the rib cage, or right below to the internal organs, right to the stomach. Swing and a miss. Oh! Went for a victory roll, didn't get it, couldn't lock it in properly, and that could be a fatal mistake for the Pirate Queen. There's a lot of wrestlers, a lot of female wrestlers who go by Queen of something or another, isn't there? Pirate Queen, Knockout Queen. Charlotte just bowed to the Queen. It gets a little silly. Oof! Knee DT. Halfway through the count now with about 6.5 minutes left on the clock. And it seems like both women are starting to edge their way back towards that 20 by 20 foot ring. Ooh! Inverted DDT with some elbow emphasis. Main event tonight, Ganba Hisshi Dark challenges for the Grand Championship, and we've got the rest of the pit in action tonight in order to keep them out of the main event. We're going to have Tiger Mask W versus the Shadows, versus Ganba's Shadows, and we've got the rest of the pit, Gyokuto and Sonbou no Yaiba, going up against Ningen Damashi in singles matches. So a whole bunch of action waiting for you here tonight on AWL Hontai OBONANZA. And yes, I know, we're about a week late from the actual Obon Festival. It's just how the scheduling worked out this year. Sorry about that. Another attempt at a DDT. Blocked, and these two women are determined that they're not going to fight into the ring until they think they've got a significant advantage. Usa-chan seems to be in that position right now, going up. Will she hit the splash this time? Yes, she does! Hits her flush! But somehow KAIRI kicks out.
5 minutes left.
KAIRI having to dig down deep in order to escape the clutches of Usa-chan, who's looking. The Satsuwaza Bunny Hop Extreme! Bunny Hop Extreme connects. Back into the cover. 1, 2. No. Okay, I'm impressed. Somehow. Yeah, this is women's wrestling going for the good old-fashioned Bunny Hop! Bunny Hop! Bunny Hop, the original version! Bunny Hop! And maybe it's going to take the Usagi DDT. Spin kick to the midsection, trying to set it up again. Arm breaker by Usa-chan with about 4 minutes and change on the clock. I'd hate to see this go to a time limit draw. Oh, face first, face thrust. Jawbreaker, I should say. Maybe one more Usa splash, I don't know. Come on, come on, come on. She wants her on top. Oh! A top rope bionic elbow. And KAIRI once again having to go to the outside to break Usa-chan's momentum. That's the veteran instinct. That's the veteran experience of KAIRI. Boom! Springboard drop kick takes down the Pirate Queen. She might be sunk into the cover. 1, 2... KAIRI's dished out a lot of damage, but she's taken just as much, and I think a little bit more. At least in the last few minutes. Oof. Stiff-looking kick right to the spine. Nice roll, nice escape. And overdrive. And Usa-chan looking to do something stupid.
残り3分、残り3分、3 minutes,
Oh!
3 minutes left.
Over the top rope back splash. Usa-chan with an incredible vertical leap. Signature of the rabbit style of professional wrestling. Unbelievable. Now she's got to set her up. It's going to be that Usagi DDT. Or maybe another bunny hop extreme. I don't know. Usa-chan has so many ways she can end you in that ring. And I think she wants it to be the splash. She wants it to be the bunny splash. No, the leg drop. Top rope leg drop. Incredibly dangerous move. 1, 2, 3. But it works. Diving deep into the playbook to stink the Pirate Queen. Usa-chan comes out with the victory, her 32nd win in her AWL career. Look at that. You cannot do that every match. That will break your tailbone.
Here is your winner, Usa-chan.
Oh, wait a minute. Best of 7 series. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it yourself. Usa-chan laying down a massive challenge. We'll have to wait to see if Monster Union responds. Last time these two women met, it was a 10-minute time limit draw. The AWL commissioner was impressed by the match. We're going to see if they can fare better in a rematch on the OBONANZA stage.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, the pro wrestling prodigy, Wakazaki!
Here's a scary little detail for you. When the first OBONANZA was broadcast all those years ago, Wakazaki Ai had not been born yet. I am not kidding. She is younger than the event she is currently wrestling on. Jeez. I've been doing this a long time. And you know what? It's still fun. This is going to be less fun.
And her opponent making her way to the ring from the front office, the OL of Saigon J, Sakai Reina.
Sakai Reina, 3-4 in her AWL career. Of course, we do not keep records of draws. We consider those to be a push. But technically, I think she'd be 3-4-1. Wakazaki Ai looking on, giving her opponent her moment to prepare for combat. As we are ready, Wakazaki Ai, Sakai Reina, very similar in terms of experience, but that's about it. There's almost nothing else similar about these. Oh, wait a minute, what? Okay, that's like the hip toss from Hercules. And that's smart, using her foot, using leverage, getting the giantess off and around. And look at the little shades of one of the most famous Japanese-American wrestlers, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, who's been working in AEW as of late. And another shot with... I have no idea how she's doing this. Wakazaki Ai throwing Sakai Reina around the ring. Excellent use of momentum, but the vertical suplex, escape out the back. And into another toss, another hip toss, arm drag in that case, I think. Over the top rope, down to the floor, and so far Sakai Reina has seemingly learned quite a bit from her previous encounter with Sakai Reina. Wakazaki Ai using good fundamental wrestling techniques to keep her opponent off her feet, keep her off balance, control the body of the opponent. Now they're outside. This is not high-speed rules, traditional AWL rules in effect. That means you cannot win the match on the outside. The 20 count is in effect. And Wakazaki Eye looking to put this away early, I think. DDT. Hey, a DDT into the cover? Wouldn't be the first time a DDT has ended a match. But not quite yet. And notice the incredible oomph, throwing her a good quarter of the way across the ring. Sakai Reina kicks out with authority. Oof. Vicious looking full weight DDT there by Sakai Reina. Oh, and a little tit for tat, a little bit of a receipt there. Wakazaki Eye, who's a skilled all-rounder according to the best all-rounder in AWL history, Dragon. Oh, Speed Star style drop kick. Into the cover, 1. And that's great, because those kind of drop kicks, you land on your back, you're able to spread the weight of the impact a little bit more, as opposed to a more traditional missile drop kick where you're landing either in the push-up position or you're landing on your side. Not as good for your long-term health. Big back body drop by the Giantess. The Office Lady. This is a Japanese term that basically means secretary of Zaidan J. Nasty little jerks, aren't they? Well, I'll point out, Sakai Reina, the only member of Zaidan J, currently booked on OBONANZA 2023. Ooh! Catapulting herself off the top rope with that shoulder tackle. Irish whip across the hypotenuse of the 20 by 20 foot ring. Back senton, back splash. Out of the handspring, into the cover, very close to the ropes, however. 1, 2. Wakazaki Eye able to kick out on her own recognizance there. Wearing a modification of her own high school uniform, a little more appropriate for athletic endeavors than the traditional seifuku. She's due to graduate from high school, actually, this... Ooh, beautiful spin kick. This coming March, I believe, March 2024. Into the cover here. 1, 2, kick out. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. These two have already wrestled to a 10-minute time limit draw, so they know each other fairly well. They've got some idea what to do, and Wakazaki Eye using, I think, a lot more intelligent strategy in this match. The last match, she was kind of going for what usually works for her. This time, she's specifically tailoring her offense to her opponent, to the strengths and weaknesses of her opponent. Ooh, nasty wrestling boot right to the face. Kick to the midsection, and a blatant choke in the corner. The referee's going to call that off, telling Sakai Reina to back off. Reina feigning ignorance here, but flirting with disqualifications. Not exactly something I would not expect from Zaidan J. Not exactly unknown from that organization. Sakai Reina looking for something big out of the corner. Oh! Swings, misses, and violates gravity.
5 minutes. Not even discussed.
I don't know what the hell just happened, but it's not good for Wakazaki Eye. As her hit the halfway point of the time limit here, over the top rope. Oh no. Sakai Reina, we saw what she could do earlier, the big splash into the cover. The referee gonna count it, even though it's really, really close to the ropes there. Somehow, Wakazaki Eye showing the Kokon, throwing the fighting spirit to escape with a kick to the midsection. Oh no, what is this going to be? It's going to be a powerbomb, isn't it? Jackknife style. Wakazaki Eye could be out cold here. Sakai Reina taking the time, get her opponent away from the ropes. No possibility of a rope break here. 1, 2, and somehow digging down as deep as it goes. Couple of hard shots. Oh no. Up. Ocean Cyclone Suplex does not bridge up. 1, 2, 2.5, and I think that lack of a bridge, that... Damn right, women's wrestling. We got some of the best women's wrestling on the planet today. Ricky Steamboat again. That WrestleMania 3 finish of his. Up, down, headlock takeover. Oh, please don't tell me she's taking after MJF. That would be very bad. It would be a very bad influence. I don't want her to be anybody's scumbag. Once again, running low on time here. Wakazaki Eye looking to do something big, maybe. Oh!
3 minutes left.
3 minutes. Fans chanting one more time, but Wakazaki Eye thinks she's got it. 1, 2. No, maybe she needed one more time. One more spin kick. If she can maybe get up for that front flip Hurricane Rana, I don't know. There's no way she's getting somebody this big into the Wakazaki lock. Oh! Power slam! And crushes her. Death by wrestling snoo snoo. 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Hey, that show's back on the air. That's a valid reference now. Oh! Leg breaker, and that's smart. Trying to take out the legs of a competent high flyer.
残り2分 2 minutes. 2 minutes left.
Oh, wait a minute. Wakazaki Eye with a comeback here. And the final fifth. Boom! Running, rolling, overdrive neckbreaker. Going up. Oh man, look at this. The strength, the power of Sakai Reina. Oh! On the floor. It's gotta be, that's gotta be a good 8-foot drop. Nasty looking attacks. Backing off. Hitting and moving, sticking and moving. Oh, STO! Space Tornado will go on the outside! With 70 seconds on the clock. Collar and elbow tie-up back into the ring. A victory at OBONANZA, her first ever OBONANZA.
残り1分 1 minute left.
Elbow drop from the top. Vintage Animated Wrestling League. And I think she's saying, please stay down. And I do not blame the girl. That would be the AWL fans with the WrestleMaths there for you. That's the last time call. Have the youth learn the value of a minute? Less than 30 seconds now. Wakazaki Eye needs to finish this up. No! Hurricane Rana drag. Oh! Ultra Rana! Into the mount position, but no cover. With about 15 seconds left, collar and elbow. They fought to a time limit draw once before. Are they going to do it again? I think they are. Crushing, splashing. Yeah, it's over. Damn.
This match has been ruled a time limit draw.
2 matches, 2 draws. We're going to have to find a way to settle this. Even the fans yelling for 5 more minutes. Get used to hearing this voice for a while.
The following contest is pointless.
Hey.
As the outcome is obvious. Introducing first, accompanied by and representing the kids. From the dark side of the moon, Gyokuto.
Back-to-back singles match. So cold. Back-to-back singles matches. Gyokuto to face Ikemen Taro, and then immediately, I've been told, Sonbou no Yaiba will face the man who's been calling him out, Satoshi Tobu. It's not a tag team affair, it's 2 separate one-on-one bouts. AWL rules will apply. With Ganba Hisshi Dark challenging for the Grand Championship tonight, all of his minions are being placed in matches tonight of the main event. And these guys always up to fight some demons.
And his opponent making his way to the ring from the faction Capital World, accompanied by and representing Ningen Damashi, the beautiful boy, Ikemen Taro!
Ikemen Taro, the master of the fashionable arts. And the increasingly competent professional wrestler comes into this match 6 wins, 15 losses. He could really use a win here. He's facing off against one of the men that Shiba Akagi has defeated to defend that AWL Intercontinental Championship. He's 1 win away from cashing in, by the way. Hopefully that match will happen next week. I don't know who's going to do it, though. But right now, it's the Dark Rabbit of the Moon, our second rabbit-style professional wrestler of the evening. Ding, 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 and a running lariat! Taking Ikemen Taro out hard and fast. Big splash. And Ikemen Taro knocked a loopy in the opening 10 seconds. DDT! Oh, and he's... Oh my god, no. No, it cannot be! It cannot be! Ikemen Taro! He's bleeding from the face! Break his fingers, you sadistic... Wrestling fans are weird and sometimes really toxic. But yes, hang on, we need to get a better look at Ikemen Taro. His moneymaker may have been badly damaged here. Oh god, yes, he is cut on the face above the eye. That, I don't believe that's ever happened before. That's the face of Ikemen Taro! How? Oh, and now a headbutt trying to open the wound even further. But Ikemen Taro has been training with Satoshi Tobu, a deathmatch expert, for over a month now, and he's rolling out, but right into enemy territory, getting thrown back into the ring the hard way. The referee not going to call a disqualification there. But Ikemen Taro not being able to take that 20 count, or even a moment of it to rest, to catch his breath, get his wits about him. That's what that break is there for. That's why it's legal to leave the ring. Why it's legal to leave the zone of combat is that we want to give these wrestlers a chance, if they need to take a breath, reevaluate their strategy, and then come back ready to fight. Oh, running drop kick. One, two. Collar and elbow tie up, Irish whip over the ropes, and oh, swing and a miss with the clothesline. Oh, and once again, some of the flying clothesline. Gyokuto just outmaneuvering Ikemen Taro throughout this entire match. And now he's got the psychological advantage because he has cut the face of the beautiful boy. Gyokuto, currently 64 wins and 62 losses in his AWL career. Sleeper slam! Sleeper hold into a fall forward slam. With 7 minutes and change on the clock. We're going to see what has Ikemen Taro learned studying with the technically proficient Shiba Akagi, studying with the disturbingly violent Satoshi Tobu. Oh man, he's going to fly. Elbow drop from the top! I love that vintage animated wrestling league. Ooh, and a stomp above the belt, says the referee. Oh, wait a minute. Distraction by the demon Gisei. I understand Gisei will be in the corner of Ganba Hisshi Dark tonight, as he's not going to be wrestling. But I think Gisei has actually had to wrestle a couple of matches in the AWL. Probably pit-based Atomiko spouts. Dark Side of the Moon! Sadaka! 1, 2... Ikemen Taro barely able to get his shoulder up before that final and fatal 3 count would be registered. And now Satoshi Tobu, he's already got a match. He's already got a match with Sonbou no Yaiba. I don't know if he's yelling at... Oh, well, it's working. I don't know if he was yelling at Gyokuto or yelling at Sonbou no Yaiba. Satoshi Tobu, not a patient man. Not one to wait while others fight their battles. Nasty grab. Was he grabbing at the ears there? And that's the training of Satoshi Tobu. Finding ways to hurt your opponent. Roll through the knee. And another huge takedown, another huge clothesline. And Gyokuto, very capable of flying. He's got the leg strength of a rabbit-style wrestler. And there's that steel chair still sitting out there. Oh! Double axe handle. Satoshi Tobu saying, yeah. Sorry, Sonbou no Yaiba, dismissive of the humans.
5 minutes past.
Can get back up to the top here. High cross body, great dive. No, do not let yourself get distracted, Ikemen. You can do this. Come on, Taro-kun, you've got it. Ugh. And again, that cut to the face. That's got to be completely destroying him mentally, psychologically, emotionally, spiritually, even if you believe in such things. Uh-oh, he's Satsuwaza Mochi Pounder from the Dark Rabbit of the Moon, but bad ring positioning, saving Ikemen Taro at the last possible second. Going back up to the top, Dark Side of the Moonsault. Dark Side of the Moonsault with over 4 minutes left. One more time, he's Satsuwaza Mochi Pounder. And now the fans want one more time from Gyokuto. 1, 2, and they just might get it as Ikemen Taro kicks out at 2.5. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Another running splash. He pulled that off at the very start of the contest. Right about when the cut happened on the face. The beautiful face of Ikemen Taro. Hammer fist. Just beating Ikemen Taro down. Gyokuto, I don't know what he's thinking, but it's not going to be good. He's thinking maybe another Dark Side of the Moonsault, maybe an elbow drop. Elbow drop from the top right to the spine of the enemy. What the hell does he think? No, he thinks better of it. He may be thinking one more move.
3 minutes. 3 minutes left.
If Ikemen Taro is going to make a comeback, he's going to have to do it now. One more Mochi Pounder and this match is over. But he's going up. He's thinking Sparkle Splash. Yes, he does. No! The rabbit gets out of the way. And he's grabbing at something. Ikemen Taro in trouble last time. This is going to be it. He's Satsuwaza Mochi Pounder. The Mochi Pounder from the Rabbit of the Moon for the 1, 2, 3. And that cut looks bad. Oof. Yeah, look at that cut above the eye. The visage has been scarred. Besmirched.
Your winner as promised. Bring on the fat one.
Well, I don't think Satoshi Tobu is going to take that particularly nicely, but it is true. Our next match is immediate. And it does look like Ikemen Taro is grabbed for his presentation gears, grabbed for the mask to cover up that besmirchment of his visage. And, oof! And just like that, we are jumping straight into the action in this contest. It's right now 1-0 for the pit. Oh! And that's an interesting escape, and almost certainly improvised by Satoshi Tobu, who is trash-talking and calling out Sonbou no Yaiba during that entire Trios Gauntlet match the other week. We're finally getting a one-on-one match between the two. Going up, out! And Satoshi Tobu, who comes into this match, by the way, 15 wins and 16 losses versus Sonbou no Yaiba's 24 wins, 21 losses. So it's Satoshi Tobu -1, Sonbou no Yaiba +3 in the win-loss ratios. So these two, as far as experience goes in the AWL, very similar. And as far as the winning percentage goes, pretty similar as well. So this is actually a good matchup. But right now, the thoughts of Ningen Damashi have got to be with Ikemen Taro and his besmirched visage. Going up, going down. Trouble in the far corner here. Alley-oop. Satoshi Tobu being flung around like a cruiserweight by the super... And these men are both, technically speaking, super heavyweights. But even Satoshi Tobu is used to being the bigger man in the ring, dwarfed by the blade that cuts between life and death. Sonbou no Yaiba... Oh, no, wait a minute, the knee! Knee got up, using Sonbou no Yaiba's momentum against him. Running DDT! As Satoshi Tobu puts all of his weight into his attack. And he's got weight to put into the attack. Choke slam all the way down to the underworld. The cover. 1, 2. Good grief. Oh, Sonbou no Yaiba. Looking for that powerbomb toss. Oh, got his head bounced off the bottom turnbuckle. 1, 2, 3 in less than 3 minutes. Let's take a look at that again. All the way down. And the Sunsu crossing. A powerbomb toss, the Sunsu crossing. The head of Satoshi Tobu bouncing off the turnbuckle.
That was pathetic.
Well, I hate to admit it, and I hate to agree with that disturbing voice. But not a good showing for Ningen Damashi at OBONANZA. Now maybe the demons will think this is a bit more of a challenge.
Competition.
Told you.
The following tag team contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing your winners from the pit, accompanied by Easter. Your respect.
Just get it over with. Well, that's one way to beat the summer heat, I suppose.
And their opponents, making their way from the unified Over the Tiger style, accompanied by
Oh yeah, they're back together.
Wakazaki and the 2023 Shogaku Hontai champion, Wakazaki. Together they are Wakazaki.
New in season 21, The manager's rule. The manager of a floating champion can accompany their charge for title defenses in the other branch. However, Spring Tiger, who's here as the corner woman for Black Tiger Justice in our main event coming up next after this match. A long association with Tiger Mask 2 and Tiger the Dark, Tiger Mask W. So we've got Spring Tiger back in the corner of the Elder Tigers for the first time in over a year. Bang a gong, we are on, and that could very much be the difference maker. The Elder Tigers have not had a lot of tag team opportunities this year, or this season I should say. They're 1-0, so technically undefeated. Ganba Shadow's 2-1. So they're both +1 on the win-loss records as a tag team. The Tigers have been teaming up with other duos in order to fight against the forces of evil. And they've not been pursuing tag team Golden Glory, as frankly I think they probably should. These are two of the top, and honestly these are two of the top singles wrestlers in the AWL as well. Tiger Mask 2, we've said for years, the greatest wrestler to never hold the Grand Championship. And Tiger the Dark, again, I've been saying it for a while, do not sleep on this guy. Tiger the Dark sneaking around the shadow. If you can out-sneak a shadow, that's saying something. Tiger the Dark, 46 wins, 32 losses. Tags in Tiger Mask 2, 120 wins. And 81 losses. The most wins of anybody in AWL Hontai, more than even Ganba Hisshi Dark, the only other member of the 100-win club here in AWL Hontai. Oh! Beautiful, high-impact German suplex. Can he prevent the tag? Yes, he does. The Tiger preventing the tag from shadow to shadow. Flurry of strikes. The educated hands and feet, educated in the Tiger's cave. And now Soke of the Unified School of the Tiger Style, master of the Golden School. The Golden Tiger style of wrestling, I should say. Drop kick, swing and a miss. But at the very least, able to be absorbed up, around, down, DDT. Tiger Mask goes sprawling. You wanted Tigers versus Demons, you're getting them tonight. And tonight, for the main event, of course, Black Tiger Justice, student of both of these men, but the personal protege of Tiger the Dark, will go for his 9th title defense. Now, wait a minute, Gisei doing something untoward here, I think. The Shadows make the tag, but it is the Golden Tiger who is still the active wrestler, the legal combatant. 12.5 on the clock, 15-minute time limit in this standard non-title tag team match. Going to be a 30-minute time limit in our main event for the Grand Championship. OBONANZA has provided you the heat, has provided you the intensity to make the ancestors proud. And, ooh, Kamegoye surpassing the Tiger Gods. 1, 2... Clearing the refuse from the ring. What are we going to see here? Springboard, swing and a miss. And that's why those kind of springboard maneuvers are very dangerous. You have to take your eye off of your opponent. And that can be a fatal mistake in any kind of a fight. And wait a minute. Oh, ripcord knee. Execution drop kick. The shotgun. The firing squad for the 1, 2. Tiger the Dark not needed, but not able to break it up. The shadows, the simulacra, the golems of darkness, literally a shadow, a fraction of the power of Ganba Hisshi Dark. Wait a minute, Poison Rana counter to Akuma no Tsubasa. He poisoned the wings of the devil, and if he's taught that counter to Black Tiger Justice, if Black Tiger Justice can avoid the wings of the devil, Ganba roll special! Insult to injury. Oh, Shote! The palm strikes, the kicks, the punches. Throwing the shadows into each other. Tiger Mask 2. And I think he realized he needs to make a tag. Tiger the Dark in now legally. As the legal shadow also returns to the squared circle. No, back off. Tiger the Dark, Tiger Mask 2, legendary rivals. The Tiger Mask and the Black Tiger. It's been a legendary rivalry for generations. But these two brought the schools together, forged the unified school of the Tiger style for the greater good.
5 minutes. 5 minutes passed.
And now they're fighting fiends from hell. Tag. Shadow to shadow. Does Tiger the Dark realize he's got a fresh shadow? I think he does. Huracan Rana. And he's going for the Black Tiger Faint Kick. You think that's a Rey Mysterio move? It is not. It originates with the Tiger Dynasty. The Tiger's Faint Kick. There's a couple of quick tags on both sides. The shadows exchange places as the Golden Tiger takes the place of his partner. Tiger! Suplex! Horudon! Tiger suplex hold 1! And the bridge very quickly broken by the counter shadow. Surpass the Tiger God! No! You shall not surpass! The Kamegoe blocked. Oh! Rake of the eye, a little Dark Tiger style. On the outside, Tiger the Dark is telling Tiger Mask, get back in the ring. Tiger the Dark taking the bullet for the team there. Here we go, execution drop kick. Boom! Into the cover here, we've got 1, 2... And here comes Gisei with a little more cheating. Now, so far it's been a clean sweep for the forces of the pit, but a disqualification would still be a loss for them. They're looking to build momentum for this Grand Championship main event, and the Tigers hoping to show by demonstration, by way of demonstration, how to beat the demons. Boom! Tiger Salt! Moonsault's not invented by the Tigers, but a signature of the Tiger style. Finally, a shot blocked. Oh, Boss Man slammed by Ganba's shadow. Take a good look at this offense. This is something that Black Tiger Justice, he is in. I promise you, he's in the back. He's watching on the monitor. He is scouting the shadows, because they don't have independent spirits. They don't have souls. They are just an extension of the will of Ganba Hisshi Dark. Always have been. So they have the exact same abilities, the exact same moveset as Ganba Hisshi Dark. So right now, Black Tiger Justice with an opportunity to scout his opponent before the match. Tag made. Golden Tiger looking for the dive, and he gets it. Ricky to Robert tag. In comes Tiger the Dark, and he eats a right hand and walks right into Akuma no Tsubasa. But Wings of the Devil, can he get out of it? No, he cannot. Akuma no Tsubasa. 1, 2, no! Tiger the Dark, as he has done so many times, overcoming his demons. Overcoming demons to fight past the darkness. Fight past the evil. That is Tiger the Dark in a nutshell. Oh no! The neckbreak pile driver! That is a career-shortening or career-ending move too. Not for Tiger the freaking Dark. Uh-oh, he kicked out of it once. I don't think he will again. Oh! Akuma no Tsubasa. 1, 2, 3. I hope BTJ saw what he needed to see. This was very much a battle on two fronts. But in the end, that combination of a neck-break pile driver and the Akuma no Tsubasa.
Finally, you think they're to be proud. Here are your winners! God, missed that!
Still talking shit about Ningen Damashi, I see. But the truth is, it's been a clean sweep for the pit so far. There's one match left, and this is the one for all the marbles. AWL Grand Championship on the line.
The following contest is your OBONANZA main event! Scheduled for one fall, one submission and knockout beside the winner. And it is for the Animated Wrestling League Grand Championship.
The shadows were just a pale imitation. Now, here comes their master. Rising from the pit at the behest of the demon Gisei. Ganba, Hisshi, Dark. 106 wins to only 54 losses. The highest win-loss ratio in the AWL. The only man to ever win the Oshogatsu Taikai 3 times. A former AWL Grand Champion and World's Tag Team Champion. And you could easily say the final boss of the Animated Wrestling League. Tonight he looks to climb back to the top of the mountain and dethrone the V8 reign of Black Tiger Justice. The BTJ has overcome monsters, he has overcome impossible odds many times before, most recently against Gyokuto Destroy. If anyone can topple this terror, it's Black Tiger Justice. You can feel the big fight atmosphere echoing throughout the arena. This is what OBONANZA is all about. Good versus evil. Fighting back the dark spirits, welcoming in the good, welcoming back our ancestors. And here come the Tigers. The manager rule in effect, bring Tiger back home in the AWL arena. And here you see it, the AWL Grand Champion, most prestigious prize in all of professional wrestling. The AWL Grand Championship will be defended for the 9th time. He is so close to that V10 record, but he's going to have to walk through hell to get there.
Introducing first the challenger from the pit. Your new AWL Grand Champion, Ganba, Hisshi, And his opponent is the reigning defending Animated Wrestling League Grand Champion. Tonight, making his 9th title defense, accompanied by Spring Tiger, representing and fighting out of the unified school of the Tiger style, Black Tiger Justice. This is an officially sanctioned Grand Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding, AWL officials, Okaru Shinichiro in charge.
That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen, the big gold belt. Hajime. Black Tiger Justice is the 26th AWL Grand Champion. He's held that title since AWL Strong and Free episode 25, more than a full season. He has been our grand champion. And as I mentioned, Ganba Hishidarka, a 3-time winner of the Oshogatsu Taikai, 2019, 2015, and 2011. Personally, I think this match is going to come down to who wrestles their style. We saw in Ganba's Shadows just a moment ago what Ganba Hishidarka's style of wrestling looks like. It's a lot of power moves. It's zero concern for the safety of the opponent. If Ganba Hishidarka keeps this as a power fight, as a slugfest, as a slam fest like he's doing right now, Ganba Hishidarka can easily become the new grand champion. But it's going to take the humanity, it's going to take the fighting spirit of Black Tiger Justice, relying on the skill inherent in the unified school of the Tiger style, with Spring Tiger giving him advice, with Spring Tiger giving him strategy, and just giving him support and encouragement, and staying the hell away. Tope Suicida! No! The Tope Suicida does not connect, goes face first into the mat. On the outside, it was said so many times, those mats are less than an inch thick, they're mostly cosmetic, they're there to prevent abrasions at best. I mean, just over a minute and a half, and already this is spilled to the outside. Looking for a Tiger's Destroyer. Can he get it on the big man? Yes, he can! Tiger's Destroyer! And Spring Tiger looks on in awe at her charge, the AWL Grand Champion. Irish Whip. Ganba finding the need to put some space between himself and BTJ. They hook up yet again. Ooh! Back elbow or back clothesline, back forearm or something. You're not going to get a win on that. Not going to get a win that easily. But you are going to force your opponent to kick out. This could do it, though. The neckbreak pile driver. Ugh. I cringe. I'm reminded of the worst roll-up in the history of wrestling every time I see that move. Ganba Hishidarka does not look to defeat his opponents. He looks to break them. And he could do it right here. No. Not going to get Akuma no Tsubasa that easily. Collar and elbow, going for a vertical suplex of some kind. Maybe a brain buster. No. Classic vertical suplex. Ooh. The Demon is right now dismantling the champion. Ooh. No, I think he rolled away. I don't think there was a great deal of contact there, if any. BTJ saving himself, and no, both men countering. German, no, belly to back slam. Right now, BTJ, oh, wait a minute, he's going for it. Black Tiger Bomb. And Gisei getting involved. Gisei, wait a minute, cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The referee only announcing what's going on. 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, this match should be over after the Black Tiger Bomb, and I think everybody in the arena, including the referee, realizes it. Irish Whip into the corner. He's going to look for the inescapable Black Tiger Salt here. Can he hit it? Well, of course he can. It's inescapable. Black Tiger Salt. You can't escape. 4 minutes in now. One more time. Black Tiger Bomb. And... okay. What? The referee is calling this a knockout. Gisei's having a conniption. And I think that might have been a little premature. But the referee's decision is final and sacrosanct. Let's take a look at this. Do you think Ganba Hishidarka was out? Sound off in the comments.
Here is your winner, and still Admin Wrestling League Grand Champion, Black Tiger Justice.
Gisei yelling his head off at the referee. That's why you never leave it in the hands of the judges. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been OBONANZA. Korede Kimarida.